So Shochik, student S102057. This is the 2nd of October, and I will show you effectively the setup of the distillation apparatus. So first of all, here we have two tubings. One of them is connected to the condenser, and the tubing would go into that sink over there. Now this tube would be attached to the water source. However, the tubings would be arranged this way and not through here, because here we have the heat source and we want the tubing as far away as possible from the heat source in order not to cause any inaccuracies in our experiment. So, what we do next is... Can you pause it? What to note next is, here we have a runoff tap. Over here we will have the condensed liquid pouring. This tube will regulate the water flow. This thermometer over here indicates the changes in temperature, which we will use in order to know when to switch out the beakers. When we contain the, if we say have an organic mixture, then when to know that when we have one specimen of a liquid, a mixture, and then the second specimen. So over here you want to make sure that the position of the thermometer is around where you'd expect the the steam to go. So what you would do next, first of all, what you would do next is take off this hat, take the funnel, and using that funnel you want to pour in the liquid in here, okay? So pour it around here, or pour around as many as you need, and put in 3 to 4 bumping granules. So what you want to do then is you want to turn on the water, and you want to make sure that you have a steady flow of water and through this pipe over here. So once you get a steady flow, you put that pipe into the sink, right? And after you have effectively reached that point where you have a steady flow, you put the thermometer back in and you measure the change in temperature while controlling the flow of liquid. So once the temperature starts rising again, then as you turn this up to maximum heat and it starts evaporating and the temperature starts rising again, you then swap out the beakers in order to swap out the mixture. Now, when you will reach the second highest point, the second highest temperature, and it starts rising again, then you again swap out the beakers. Now, what you don't want to do is let this evaporate to dryness, because if you let it evaporate to dryness, you can cause an explosion, which is never good. So, once you do that, you want to switch off the heating apparatus, and you want to leave about 3 to 4 milliliters of liquid inside of this, just in case, so that nothing terrible happens. So, after that, you want to shut off the water supply, you want to let the glass apparatus cool down on its own, you don't want to wash it with cold water, otherwise it could break as it is glass. And then you can just disassemble your apparatus.